Hello, welcome to software testing audio MP3 classes by Himanshu Satwati from Odisha, Bhubaneswar. Today topic is here we will learn what is defect report and defect report templates and defect life cycle or bug life cycle. First we learn defect report. What is defect report? After completion, during execution, if any expected value is not equal to with actual value, or if any mismatches in between requirements called defect or flaw or bug, then we learn what is templates or defect report template. IEEE 829 defect report templates. What are the modules? Defect ID, defect description, reproducible steps, defect severity, defect priority, defect status, defected by, defected date, defected in version, fixed by, fixed date, date of closure. Again, what are the steps in IEEE 829 defect report templates? First cell is defect ID, then second is defect descriptions, removable yes or no, reproducible steps, then defect severity, defect priority, defect status, defected by, defected date, defected in version, fixed by, fixed date, date of closure. Again we will describe it one by one steps. First step, defect ID, one's unique number or name to identify the defect in future. Then defect description, we should provide step-by-step information about current defect. If there is no clear information, developer not able to understand current defect. Then reproducible means defect reproducible again or not, yes or no. During execution, if the defect is reproducing every time, then status will be yes. If defect is producing sometimes, status will be no. Then reproducible steps. Step number 1, if reproducible status is yes, attach test case. If reproducible status no, then attach test case and screenshot for proof. Then defect severity. Impact of the bug, customer point of view. Then defect priority, agency to fix the defect. Severity, impact of the bug, and priority, agency to fix the defect. Agency to fix the defect, tester point of view. Then defect status. If it is a first time defect, status will be new, and it is after fixed defect. If some defect will open, then status will be reopen. Then defected by, tester name, defected date of the current defect, then deleted version, build version. Then fixed by, name of the developer, fixed date of the defect fixing given by developer or programmer, date of closure. Once defect is fixed, it will send to tester and perform and regression testings. If defect is fixed, write date closure, else status will be reopen. Then defect tracking process. What is defect tracking process? If defect comes by testers, after defect comes, he sent to DTT, and DTT according to the defect sends to the project developer, project manager, and software developer or hardware developer. According to the defects, they send depending department. If test case related defects, then send to the developer. If hardware related, then tell to the hardware networking team. That's the reasons. First we learn test case defect related, test data related defected, test environment related defected, or coding related defect. I have to check. First we check test case related, it is test related defect, or test data related defect, or test related defect, or coding related defect. Test case related, if it is test case related defect fixing process. What is the fixing process? Tester, first tester get the defect and name as new defect, then send to DTD. If DTD accepted as a test case, later defect sent to testing team, and testing teams will be status will be reopened. Then test data related defect fixing process. What is test? If it is a test data related defect, testers send to new defect to the DTT. DTT accepted as a test data related defect and sent to business analyst and project manager, and the modifies the requirements sent to testing team and again modifying and second thing to testing teams. Based on the modification, tester modify first test cases. Conduct re and regression testing. If defect is fixed, then write date of closure or else status will be reopened. Test environment related defects. If it is a test environment related defects, test new defect send to DTT. If DTT accepted as a test environment related defect, then send to hardware team. The hardware team modify the requirements and send to testing team. Based on the modification, tester conduct re and regression testing. If defect is fixed, then write up closure or else status will be reopened. Coding. If it is a coding related defect, tester creates the new defect and send to DTT. If DTT means defect tracking team accepted as a coding related defect, then send to developer team or programmer. Developer team modify the requirements or code and again send to back to testing team. Based on the modification, tester would conduct re and regression testing. If defect is fixed, then write date of closure or else status will be reopened. It is over. Defect tracking process is over. Then finally we learn what is the defect life cycle or bug life cycle. What is defect life cycle or bug life cycle? It is important for a tester. It is important. What is bug? You have to know what is actually defect life cycle and what is the bug life cycle. Once defect is identified by tester, those defects will be documented in a defect report template or bug tracking tool in the status as new. Once defect identified by tester, those defects will be conducted in a defect report template or bug tracking tool in the status as new. All new defects reported to developer. When developer analyze if reported defect is invalid, developer update status as rejected. If valid, developer update the status as open. If developer need clarification about the defect, the updated status as hold. If the defect is postponed to the next phase, the status will be deferred. If defect is already reported, the status will be updated as duplicate. Once this analysis is completed, developer based on the priority open defect and fixed defect and updated status as a fixed. Once all the defects are fixed, modify build version and release for the re and regression testing. Tester perform re and regression testing. If defect is fixed, update the status as closed. If defect is not fixed, update the status as a reopen. Again, we will study first from starting. What is defect life cycle? Once defect is identified by tester, those defects will be documented in a defect report template or bug tracking tool in the status as new by giving the status as new. All new defects reported to developer. When developer analyze if reported defect is invalid, developer update a status as rejected. If valid, developer update the status as open. If developer need clarification about the defect, he update the status as hold. If the defect is postponed to the next phase, the status will be deferred. If defect is already reported, the status will be updated as duplicate. Once this analysis is completed, developer based on the priority open defect and fixed defects and updated status as a fixed. Once all the defects are be fixed, modify build version and release for re and regression testing. Tester perform re and regression. If defect is fixed, update the status as closed. If defect is not fixed, update the status as a reopen. What is re and regression testing? What is retesting and what is regression testing? Once defect is modified, to confirm the correctness of modified test modifications, tester need to perform re and regression testing on modified build. Again and again conducting on modified functionality called retesting. Again and again conducting on modified functionality called retesting. Along with modified to check the side effects of the functionality, defect related all functionality checking is called regression testing. Along with modified to check the side effects of the functionality, defect related all functionality checking is called regression testing. Here defect life cycle is closed. Then another chapter is test closure. What is test closure or exit criteria? Once all test cases are executed successfully and all test cases are passed, all major defects are fixed and closed before giving to the customer. To stop testing process, test lead conduct final regression testing on doubtful functionality. While conducting this testing, if any defect are occurred is called golden defect. As soon as possible, those defects sent to programmer to fix the defect. And finally, to sign up from testing phase, testing will prepare final test summary documents, test case summary report, test execution summary report, defect summary report, requirement traceable matrix. What is test case summary report? One test case and prepared and reviewed to identify how many number of cases are prepared. Tester concentrating on prepare test case under report. It's defined module wise and priority wise cases. If we have module, login module, admin module, project module, then I have to check what is the P0 module, login module defines for P0 or P1 for P2 for P3 priority wise. How many login modules, how many test cases, login test cases for priority P0 for P1 for P2 for P3, same as for admin module for project module. Then test execution summary report. After completion of test cases, execution to define how many number of test cases are executed and pass and fail. Here we check how many test cases are executed and how many test cases are executed, pass and fail, and rejected and hold. Prepare test execution summary report. For that we have to prepare discuss summary report. For row wise, module name, login module, admin module, project module, and column wise pass, fail, reject, hold, total. Login module pass, some example 20 pass, 20 fail, 30 rejected, 40 hold. For admin module same, 20 pass, 30 fail, reject 10 and 10 hold. Then defect summary report. What is defect summary report? After execution to define how many defects are occurred. After execution to define how many defects are occurred, fixed and rejected will be defined by the testing engineer as a defect summary report. After execution to define how many defects are occurred, fixed and rejected will be defined by the testing engineer as a defect summary report. Then RTM requirement traceability matrix. RTM mapping in between requirements and test cases. By using RTM, by using requirement traceability matrix, easy to ensure 100% requirements. Easy to change requirements from the client. Easy to change requirements from the client. Thank you very much from watching and sharing my videos. Himanshu Satpathy. Bye bye. Take care.